Iowa women's basketball is making history, and they're doing it without the greatest player this program has ever seen. On Sunday, the Hawkeyes walked into a sold-out Carver Hawkeye Arena and handled business against fifth-ranked Michigan. Final score, 62-44. It wasn't close. It wasn't a fluke. It was a statement. But here's what makes this win so much bigger than just another notch in the win column. That victory over the Wolverines gave Iowa its 7th win this season against an AP Top 25 opponent. 7. And that number means something because it ties a program record that had been standing since the 2012-13 season, over a decade ago. Think about that for a second. This current Iowa team just matched the most top 25 wins in a single regular season in program history. That is not a small deal. That is a massive deal. And what makes it even more remarkable? Not one team during the Caitlin Clark era ever reached that mark. Not one. In the most celebrated stretch of Iowa women's basketball ever, no team hit 7 top 25 wins in a regular season. This group just did it. Now let's be clear about something. This is not a knock on Caitlin Clark or any of those Iowa teams. That era was special, generational even. Clark put Iowa women's basketball on a national stage it had never seen before. She changed the game. But this current team, they are not riding on anyone's legacy. They are building their own. 6 of those 7 wins against ranked opponents have come inside Big Ten play. 6. And if you know anything about the Big Ten this season, you know that conference is loaded. There are no easy nights. There are no gimme games. Every single win against a ranked Big Ten team had to be earned. The 7th win? That came back in November against a top 10 Baylor squad, on the road, early in the season, when nobody was really paying attention yet. This team has been quietly putting together one of the most impressive resumes in the country. And it is all happening in just year 2 under head coach Jan Jensen. She took over after the retirement of Lisa Bluder, a legend in this program. Big shoes to fill. Enormous pressure, and Jensen has handled it with complete command. She has pressed the right buttons all season. Her rotations, her game plans, her ability to keep this team focused and hungry, it has been a masterclass in coaching. So where does Iowa go from here? 2 regular season games remain, just 2, and then the postseason begins. And if this team's resume tells you anything, it tells you this. Nobody is going to want to see Iowa on their bracket. 7 wins against top 25 teams, a program record tied, a sold-out arena rocking on a Sunday afternoon, and a coach who has this program playing its best basketball at exactly the right time of year. March is coming, and Iowa is ready. This is not a rebuilding year. This is not a transition year. This is a championship contending team that has already proven it can beat the best in the country, repeatedly. The Caitlin Clark era set the standard. It raised the bar for everyone who came after. But this Iowa team, they just cleared that bar. And the most exciting part? They are not done yet.